Hi everyone, welcome to Smart Semester's Java playlist. In the previous video, we have gone through multiple types of logical operators. In this video, let us go through different types of unary operators in Java. As the name suggests, unary operators will operate on single operand. This is the first operator, unary plus. If we place plus symbol before any value, it becomes a positive value. By default every number, if we do not place any symbol before that, for example 9, 8, we are not placing any symbol before that. By default Java considers them as a positive value, so this operator is used very less. Second operator is unary minus. It is used to negate a value. For example, we have 10 and we want to store negation of this 10 in variable b, so we place minus symbol in front of a. Now minus 10 will get stored in variable b. In this way we have unary plus and unary minus. By default every value is a positive value, so we use it in very less cases. If we want to negate a value, we will use unary minus. These two operators, increment and decrement operators, are the most important unary operators because many questions in competitive exams like GATE and in technical interviews are based on these two operators only. No problem. ఈ వీడియోలో నేను ఇన్ డీటెయిల్గా ఈ టూ ఆపరేటర్స్ గురించి ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేస్తాను. ఫస్ట్ వన్, ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్. ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్ ఇంక్రీజెస్ వాల్యూ బై 1. It is short form of writing a equals to a plus 1. What we are doing here, we are increasing the value of a by 1. In a similar way, we can increase any variable value by 1 using this increment operator. అయితే ఆ వేరియబుల్కి ముందు పెడుతున్నావా వెనకల పెడుతున్నావా ఈ ఇంక్రిమెంట్ ఆపరేటర్ బేస్ చేసుకొని. This increment operator is of two types. If we place increment operator before variable, it is known as pre-increment. If we place increment operator after the variable, it is known as post-increment. Let us see how in each case this operator behaves. Here we are writing int a equals to 6, a plus plus. A plus plus means it increases value of a by 1. It is as simple as a equals to a plus 1. So we are incrementing value of a by 1. Ultimately a becomes 7. And here a equals to 6 plus plus a is also equals to a equals to a plus 1. So what will be the final value that gets stored in a? It is 7. Then what is the difference between post increment and pre increment? Let us see in detail. Major difference comes where we are using the increment operator and where we are using value of operand on which increment operator has been applied. Here we are storing 6 in variable a. If we write b equals to a plus plus, of course assignment operator assigns right hand side value to the left hand side variable. What is the value of a? 6. First 6 gets stored in variable b. So variable b got 6 assigned to it, and then we are plus plus incrementing the value of a. 6 plus plus means 6 equals to 6 plus 1, meaning we are incrementing its value by 1. We are storing 7. Ultimately a stores 7 and b stores 6. Let us see the second code snippet. A equals to 6, b equals to plus plus a. It is known as pre-increment. Before assigning the value of a to b, first increment. But here we are first assigning the value. Here we are incrementing. That is the meaning of pre-incrementing. First increment the value of a and then assign the incremented value to the b. So what will be the value of a? 7. After this evaluating 7, the same 7 will get stored in variable b. In this way, increment operator behaves in two different types based on where it is being placed. In a similar way, we have decrement operator. If we place decrement operator before the variable, it is known as pre-decrement, and after the variable, it is known as post-decrement. Int a equals to 6, we are decrementing the value of a, ultimately 5 gets stored. Similar way, here also we are decrementing the value of a, ultimately 5 gets stored. Then what is the difference? It is almost similar to increment operator, meaning in which line we are using the value of operand on which this decrement operator has been applied. First, we are storing 10 in variable a and b equals to a minus minus. We are placing decrement operator after the variable. It is known as post decrement. Post decrement means first assign the value and then decrement to the value. So a value of 10 gets stored in b, and then we are decreasing the value of a by 1. We are placing decrement operators before the variable a. So first decrement to the value. A stores 9. After evaluating it to 9, store 9 in the variable b. In this way, decrement operator behaves in two different situations. Final operator among unary operators is logical NOT. We have seen two logical operators in the previous video, logical and logical OR. ఈ ఆపరేటర్ని కూడా నేను అక్కడే ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసి ఉండొచ్చు, బట్ సిన్స్ ఇట్ ఆపరేట్స్ ఆన్ ఏ సింగిల్ ఆపరెండ్, I have placed it in unary operator. If someone asks whether logical NOT is a logical operator or unary operator, it falls into the both. Name it is, we are saying logical NOT, so it is a logical operator. Since it operates on a single operand, we can also classify it into the unary operator. What it do is it reverses the value of boolean values. If it is false, it logical NOT of false will return true. If it is true, logical NOT of true returns false. Here we can see the example. Is logged in is a boolean variable, meaning it stores either true or false. We are storing false. If we say not of is logged in, it returns true. How? Not of false, because it returns reverse of this boolean value, it returns true. In this way, there are 5 types of unary operators in Java. As I said, increment and decrement operators are most important operators among unary operators. Let us solve a complex expression which involves this decrement and increment operators. ఇటువంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్సే ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లోను గేట్ లైక్ కాంపిటేటివ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్లో అడుగుతారు. ఇట్ ఈస్ సో సింపుల్, వీ కెన్ సాల్వ్ దెమ్ ఇన్ ఏ వన్ గో. ఫస్ట్ రైట్ ద existing values of two variables. A is storing 5, B is storing the final output of this expression. First, let's evaluate from left to right. A, first we have to use the value of A, 5, and then increment by 1. We are incrementing the A value by 1. Plus A, meaning first increment the value. This is known as pre-increment, right? First increment the value and then use the value. We are using 7. Plus minus A, meaning first decrement the value. We are decrementing and storing value 6. Plus A minus first use the value of A, that is 6, and then decrement by 1, 5. What will be the final value? 5 plus 7 is 12. 12 plus 12 it's 24. Finally, A stores 5 and B stores 24. Interviews lono, competitive exams lono, what is the final value that gets stored in variable B అని అడుగుతారు. It is so simple. If you know how to use these increment and decrement operators, you can nail it. I have placed few more expressions which includes pre-increment and pre-decrement, post-increment and post-decrement operators. Try to evaluate them using pen and paper and comment the answers you got. In the next video, let us discuss bitwise operators in detail. Thank you.